welcome back to this video. It is a Sunday and we do analysis on Sundays. So today I have some few pairs I want to do an analysis, and you will get your bias. So on Euro USD reacted from the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, you can see that Euro USD did not react from the refined 4-hour order block that I drew on our last video. So instead, Euro USD reacted from the daily order block. So if I delete this, let me delete this. So Euro USD reacted from this daily time frame order block, and you can see clearly the buy momentum to the upside. So and coming into the 4-hour time frame, Euro USD came into the 50% level that I told you guys. If Euro USD comes into the 50% level, meaning it came into a discount level before having this reaction to the upside. So currently now I'm expecting some more buys. We are looking for buys to the upside, and me having that in mind, I'll be coming into the lower time frame, let's say maybe the 1 hour time frame, and see what is happening there. So currently on the 1 hour time frame, what I can see here, I have a change of character. Sorry, let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. So there is a change of character that happened here after the CPI news was released. So here, this is the change of character to the upside. The internal structure was the recent high was taken out. So that is the change of character. This high swept liquidity on this side and went down to change character. So we can see that this low was taken out. There is some candle close to the downside. So that is the break of structure. So currently I want to see price coming down, and you can see after the NFP news, price is consolidating. We will wait and see what will be happening. So if price comes into this area, I'll be looking for buys to the upside. So that is very simple, and that is what I'm expecting from GBP USD. So if we have a pullback to this low, I'll be looking for buys to the upside. So my setup currently, let me delete this daily order block, because we already have a reaction from that order block. So I'll be looking for my buys from down here, from this order block. Stop loss just below the order block, and then my take profit will be up here. So going to the 1 hour time frame, let's see how the setup looks like. So this is the setup from the 1 hour time frame. You can see clearly how it looks, and I have this bias already on my side, and there is an order block on the 4 hour time frame that is not mitigated. We can see that this order block, let me mark this order block. There is this order block that is unmitigated, and I expect price to be coming there. So let me delete this. I expect price to mitigate this order block before we look for more buys to the upside. So basically on Euro USD, I'm looking to buy. And if price doesn't respect that, I'll be expecting buys from this low now, this order block or this order block. But currently, for now, let's look for buys from this area to the upside, and our first take profit will be at this high, and we'll see what happens. So that is for Euro USD. Let's go to let me try to look at GBP USD. GBP USD, currently I don't see any structure. GBP USD did not come into the discount level. So we will see what we'll be having on GBP USD. Currently, GBP/USD reacted from the 30 minutes order block that I was expecting some sales from. On my last video, I told you guys that I missed an entry from this area, this order block, the 30 minutes order block, and GBP/USD came into that area, and we have this sell reaction to the downside. So you can see clearly if you could have entered this trade, uh, you could have let's say maybe you could, if you could have been targeting 1:3 risk to reward ratio, you could have had your take profit hit. Also, you can see it went up to 1:5 risk to reward ratio. So if you could have entered this trade, you could have uh, had some good profits. So currently GBPUSD is not showing any structure, any good structure. So I'll update you guys on Wednesday if I have any good structure. And you can see clearly GBP mitigated this order block. GBP mitigated this order block, and you can see the reaction to the upside. So, but for now, for me, on these pairs, GBP and Euro USD, and also gold, I'm looking to buy. We will just see what happens, and we react with how the market will be reacting. So if the market reacts to, let's say, maybe a selling pressure, we will be having our sales or our short-term sales to, in order to look for more buys from, let's say, maybe from these areas, because this is the only area that I see the market has not mitigated from the daily time frame. So we will just wait and see what the market will be doing. So currently, for me now, I'm currently looking for buys on GBP/USD and on Euro USD. So, but from the GBP/USD, I don't see any area that I will be looking for more buys. But from the Euro USD, I have the area marked and I've shown you guys. So I also have gold. Currently on gold, we don't have a clear structure. We missed out on gold. There is a setup that I shared with you on the last video. The last video I showed you a very good bias. We had a change of character this area. Uh, the change of character was around here from the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah. So there was a change of character. There was a change of character here, and after that change of character, we had this 30 minutes order block that was marked, but price did not come into that area. Instead, price reacted from the fair value gap that was there. So on the 30 minutes time frame, this is the fair value gap. The fair value gap is clear here. The market reacted from that fair value gap and never came into our area. So we did not take this trade. We missed this trade, a very good trade from up from the order block here. A very good trade if we could have been tapped in. So and our profit was down here, and gold went straight to the take profit. So currently gold is reacting from this high, because this high is a strong high. This high is a strong high because it swept this pullback as an inducement and went down to break structure. So this is the strong high. Let me delete this. So if we have gold sweeping this high, you do we are not advised, it is not advisable to take a trade from this area again, because now this area will be violated. So because we have the strong high, we will delete this order block, and this is now our strong high. This is the strong high, and if gold takes out this high, we will be looking for buys to the upside. So currently gold is reacting from this high. This is the strong high. So we will wait and see what gold will be doing. So currently I don't have any good area we will be looking for buys from, but currently I see an order block here, And this type of an order block is where you wait for confirmation before you have your entry. Order blocks that have all our confluences is where we enter the market aggressively, but those order blocks that do not have all our confluences is where we wait for a confirmation before we enter the market. So currently on gold, I don't have a clear view, but we will see what the market will be doing and how will the gold price will be reacting. So I will update you on Wednesday if we have a clear structure so that you can also get your bias. So I have an analysis on BTC USD also. So BTC USD on the 4-hour time frame, we currently saw some selling pressure from this order block. I told you guys I'll be looking for sales to the downside, but BTC USD was finding it hard to push price to the downside, and currently price broke this high. That means we have our change of character, and if we have a good pullback to the downside, we'll be looking for buys to the upside. But currently, I want to give you a bias of what I expect, and I don't think price will be having a pullback to these lows, because if you see clearly on these lows, there is no any order block that is unmitigated. All the order blocks are mitigated and price cannot be coming there. So if price comes back, I will be expecting, let's say maybe from this order block, there is an order block here, but I don't think price will be coming there, but we will just see what the price will be doing. But currently, where I expect price to come into is into this 4-hour order block. There is an order block being left behind here. So I expect price to come into this area before having more buys to the upside. So coming into the 1-hour time frame, you can see that this pullback here did not sweep any liquidity on this side. So it can be used as an inducement, as a liquidity before price goes up. So what I expect price to be reacting from this area, but we will see what happens. And from this order block is where I expect you guys to be looking for a confirmation, because this order block does not have everything that we need to see before having an aggressive buying to the upside. So if you want to learn what you expect to see from a good order block, I made a video on that, and you can just click the link on the description so that you can see the video and learn more about having aggressive entries, and in short, you will be learning about the confluences that you need to see before having your aggressive buy or your confirmation before any entry. So for me, I expect some buys from this area. So we will wait and see what the market will be doing. But if this doesn't work out, I'll be waiting for buys from this area. Uh, and once a change of character has happened, the internal structures become liquidity. So we will just wait and see what the market will be doing. But I marked this order block because this order block came down to sweep liquidity down here. You can see there is an internal break of structure to the upside here on this side, and then the market came down to sweep this lows liquidity before having a reaction to the upside. That is why this order block is more powerful, because the order block swept liquidity. So we'll see what the market will be doing. So if this doesn't work out, I'll be expecting buys from down here, and the stop loss just below the area, and the take profit will be on that high that will be the swing point that will be formed. So we will wait and see what the market will be doing as from next week on BTC USD. So I have also NAS 100. NAS 100 is currently bullish from the 4-hour time frame and also from the daily time frame. We will wait and see if there is a pullback, because once a break of structure has happened, the internal structures become liquidity, and that is clearly shown on this side. Once this break of structure happened to the upside, the internal structures that are inside here became liquidity. And you can see NAS 100 came down to take this low, and also, but this low was not taken out. Instead, the price reacted from this order block that was here to the upside. So it is very simple. Once a break of structures happen, the internal structures become liquidity. So I'll be expecting a pullback, but for now, let's just stick to buys. So if the buy does not happen, we'll be looking for we'll be looking for where the price will be reacting before we look for more buys. So currently, I see that NAS 100 is filling each and every fair value gaps that are being left behind. You can see clearly there is no any order block that is being left behind or a fair value gap. And currently, there is this fair value gap that has been formed around this area, and that is where my focus is. So I'll be marking this order block, and I expect NAS 100 to come into this order block before going to the upside. And the reason why I'm watching out for this order block is because there is this imbalance, and I expect price to be attracted by this imbalance to come into this area before I look for my buys. So on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that this is a form of a support, a resistance level that can become a support level before the market reacts to the upside. So that adds some confluence into my analysis. So in short, looking at this analysis, I don't see anything on 1 hour time frame, a very clear thing, but what I can see here is this fair value gap. I see this fair value gap that was not fully filled. I see this fair value gap, and I expect it to be filled before price goes to the upside, because price has been filling each and every fair value gaps being left, and I expect the same to happen in this area. So going into our 15 minutes time frame, let us see if we can have a good order block. So I have this order block. Let me delete this order block. So I have this order block in the 15 minutes time frame that is not mitigated, and it has the fair value gap. So I expect the buys from this area. So let me delete this. So this is the area I expect some buys. So this is the area. So some can use this as their support level, a resistance level that became a support level. But for me, I'm going to consider the order block from the 15 minutes time frame. So simply, that is for NAS 100. So I'm I'm looking to buy from this area to the upside, and my take profit will be 1:3 risk to reward ratio as always. So that is for NAS 100. I'm looking to buy from this area, and you can see currently each and every fair value gap is being filled before price goes to the upside. You can see clearly how NAS 100 is showing you the footprints to the upside. You can see each and every fair value gap is being filled, and each and every order block is being mitigated. So the only order block that is not mitigated is this one, is the 15 minutes time frame order block that is in this area, and it has a fair value gap. So I expect the buys from this area to the upside. So that is it for NAS 100. So if you have watched the video until this point, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to share and comment below what you need me to talk about. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you cannot miss on any analysis or on any update that I'll be dropping as from Wednesday. So thank you guys for being here. Stay tuned. On Wednesday, I'm dropping another analysis.